thing that can help us is the environment. Are you getting what I'm saying? When you create a system for someone to be more employable, he or she will key into that system. Are you getting what I'm saying now? And I'm talking about let me say, the academic situation of Nigeria. It is unless you try to tackle the problem of allowing people to know that as a student, when you are serious, you get there's a chance for you outside there. I used to tell people that the only mistake that I made, and which is still painful to me, is that I accept the fact to my lecturer then that whenever you are as a studious student, if you can come out with good grade, forget everything over there is going to work for you. That's the only mistake that I made, and today it's still painful. You understand? But because I realized that even people that are not even serious, you understand, to the extent of you being serious, they are in good places just because of one big man or the other. So as far as I'm concerned, the only thing is that let the leader, the so-called leaders, create a good system. That whenever you read your book, you understand, you are going to come out with good results. And whenever you come out with good results and you go out for aptitude test, it's going to be on merit. So anything aside that is going to be discouraging. Sure you get?
I believe they should be self-employed, and then they should go for capacity training, like kind of seminar, workshops that can empower them. That's what I think.
Is from the system, the educational system. Right from secondary school, they should inculcate the idea of vocational studies. Learn one trade, either catering, furniture. Then they too should have it in mind that government cannot provide job for everything, and not everybody can work in Chevron or banks. They should be thinking of what they can do for themselves to learn one trade. As they are on holidays, they can equally go and learn some of those trades. Even those that are reading mechanical engineering in Polytechnic or university, during the time, if they are on strike or they are on holiday, they should go to all these small artists and mechanics, let them know how to repair vehicles, so that even after their education, they can set up a workshop. They should think more of what they can do for themselves. That is learning a trade.
The government need to know the population of the youth, because that is the section of the population that will make economy to grow. So what will make them employable? One, there should be standard education. Corruption in our education is causing another problem, because a lot of people are holding BSc today, but they cannot write their names. It's the corruption that leads to that level. And therefore, for a youth to be employed, not everybody cannot work in an office. Everybody cannot put on tie. But there are a lot of other 1001 areas where youth can be employed, even by themselves, that they can work. What you need to do is, you need to be creative. You need to be thinking. You need not to rely on the government. Look at my age. I am almost, by December, I will be 60. I left banking job almost 20 years ago. But today, I am still agile, going up and down. I did not to start, I don't even have a retirement benefit from the bank, because that's the policy. When you are going, they pay you off. But we were retrenched without even money. But today, I trained 3 of my children to be a university graduate. And I told them, none of them is working in any paid employment. So there are a lot of things they need to do, to look inward, to be able to, you don't need to rely on the government. For them to be gainfully employed, you need to have your number 6 thinking.
We are in an economically downtrodden society. Things are not working the way it ought to work. So the youth, in my own opinion, should not just look at white-collar jobs or stuff like that. The youth should try and look for things to do. You see, to invent is creativity. Economy is no longer at the bottom of the foot. It's now upstairs there. So the youth can look around. What do I need to create in this community? What is lacking in this community that I can create and make money out of it? So that is my own opinion. Because up there, the white-collar jobs are not, it's just as if demand is more than supply. You have an opening for probably 1,000 candidates, and 10 million candidates are employed. So it will now be the survival of the fittest, and people will do all manner of things to get there. So in my own opinion, I think youth should look should be creative. Economy is no longer under the feet, it's up here.
When we are talking about farming, it's our root now. In Nigeria, we depend on farming. Even our economy before the season of oil or not oil, we depend on farming. If the right thing for us to go to the farming, if we are going to farming, when we are talking about a graduate didn't have a job to do, the problem will be solved. Even when we are talking about food or hungry in the country, the problem will solve. Farming is very important. It's a part of our culture. But they have to use another method, not by using oil or something of that nature. Maybe I say, when the Minister of Agri say, we go and buy jeep, say, mechanized farm, to buy jeep or going farm. No. They have to give money to those who need that money for the purpose of farming.
I think the federal government to establish an agency where this youth can get employment and the rest of it. I think going into farming at this modernized period of the time isn't a good idea. So the federal government to invest money on more productive units for the youth.
Going into the agriculture is a very good thing from the government, from the federal government. But at least it will reduce the unemployment in the country. And moreover, it will allow the youths to be self-employed instead of looking for government employment or white-collar job or whatever. They will be self-employed, and they will also be an employer of labor. And moreover, this agricultural sector will boost our economy. So I appreciate the federal government gesture that the youth should go into agriculture. But also, on the federal government part, they should empower those youths. They should give them the incentives for these agricultural products. They should encourage them.
Can they allow their children now, graduate, to come and be a farmer? They can't allow their children to come and be a farmer. Because somebody that get a child, send it to the primary, from primary to the secondary to the university level, after becoming graduate, can allow to come and be a farmer. Not supposed to be. I people that raise that suggestion, let's assume that maybe later they fall to that victim. Can they able to achieve what they achieve today? Are you getting me? They are forgetting their future. Because now, what are they expecting student, a graduate, to become a farmer this time around? They know that they want, when the bad spirit torments some person, it can turn to another thing. Are you getting me? Because not easy, because when they are looking toward people who are their mates, they are working in the bank or working in reputable places, they are making it, and they are working in farming. Are you getting me? That is not a good, it's not encouraging at all.
I started with Bomba. Little more than like 2,000 naira. And I started, I bought some little paint, bought file, buffer, just little things I got. The cutters, everything.
It's just 2,000 naira.
Yeah.
But today, how has the business gone?
Wow. It's really moving. People are doing it. A lot of people do nails. So girls, women, we also do lashes too. A lot of things we do here.
What's the cheapest one can make here?
Stick-on.
How much is it?
Cheapest stick-on is 500 naira.
But the material, how much do you buy the material?
100 naira.
100 naira. You make so much gain.
Yes. This curtain you're seeing here now, dozen of it is like 500 naira. Buffer, 150. This file, we used to file the nails, 50 naira. So it's not too expensive. All the things that are using for nails, they are cheap. At least in a month, I don't make money at all. I make like 80, 50.
80 to 50,000 naira
yes.
In a month?
In a month. For nails or pedicure also.
So that's wonderful. So what advice do you have for the youth of today?
Advice I have for them that they should try to do something. They should not depend on, this my boyfriend can do this for me. No. You know, men, they used to disappoint. You know, I started with 2,000 and I'm making a lot of money here. You know, so that's the advice I have for them. That they should try and work hard.
There you have it. You do not need 1,000,000 naira. 500,000, 200, 1,000 is all it takes for you to create a future for yourself. You've heard the ladies speak. Now the challenge is in your hands. Youth, arise. take your destiny in your hands and make something tangible out of it. Next week promises to be another edition on youth entrepreneurship.